question.
Pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me, pardon me.
All right. Welcome back to Tea with P. And this time we're on site with Michigan Fashion Week with a very, very special guest.
This is an honor. This is a privilege. It really is.
Everybody welcome Loren Hicks.
Hello. Thanks for having me. What a beautiful set. I'm glad to be here.
Listen, we are glad to have you here. As you can see, I put on my sequins because I learned that you love sequins.
I love sequins and it looks awesome on you.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes.
Oh, this has made my day.
Now, Loren is the CEO and founder of Michigan Fashion Week. Now, Loren, Michigan Fashion Week is in its 12th year.
Yes.
This is magnificent.
Can you just talk to us about what was the inspiration behind starting Michigan Fashion Week and what is it all about?
Absolutely. I'm a fashion designer and I started off about 13 years ago designing, and I saw a need for just highlighting the fashion designers in the Detroit area. And we didn't really have a large platform, a professional platform to really showcase design work. So this idea came out of pure passion and just the need for really highlighting not only me as a designer, but my other fellow designer friends, fashion designers, fashion photographers, fashion models. That's just been my thing from the get-go. I want to highlight those people with that talent in a good, prestigious way.
Yeah, and I love that because I don't think that many people really know that it's so much fashion here in Detroit. And I'm just glad that like you created this space for us to show that, right?
Yes.
Now, with that being said, what are you looking forward to the most for this year's Michigan's Fashion Week?
You know what? Like every year, I love to see what the designers create. I mean, designers are just so creative, they're genius, and just seeing like just how they are piecing together different things. And then this year, we're really focusing on like this sustainable fashion. And see a lot of upcycling, a lot of redoing of pieces. That just tickles my fancy. That I enjoy that. So just seeing the awesome creations that the designers come up with is my most exciting part of Fashion Week.
I love that. I've been trying to get into like some upcycling myself, not like wasting things.
Exactly.
So I love it.
So we got to save the environment. So I think as fashion designers and as fashion people, we got to find a way to really, save the environment. And so we know how to do those kind of things. We're learning how to do stuff like that. So it's definitely our responsibility to do that.
Yeah, and I think that that's very important because I don't know if y'all realize, but the weather and the temperature and the climate change is so frequently now that clearly it's a sign for us. We need to be more sustainable.
Absolutely.
So thank you. I love that.
Yeah, so that's actually another thing that's actually becoming more popular in the fashion world. Is just the whole sustainable fashion, thrifting, upcycling. That's becoming like very popular, and I love to see it.
I love it.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what should people expect to see this year during this Michigan's Fashion Week?
So one of our themes, or title of our themes, is Glamour Clouds.
Period.
So this year we're bringing the glamour, and the cloud part came in because we're on the 7th floor at the Godfrey. So just overlooking the city. So you're going to see tons of glamour, tons of color, sequins, excitement. I mean, we're going to have the rooftop open. So it's just going to be a bright, fun atmosphere.
I love it. I love it. Like literally, I've been trying to like lean more into my glamorous lifestyle. So yes, I'm here for that. You said I got the sequins.
You got it. You got to just bring that out. There's nothing wrong with a little bit of glam.
Yes, okay. Now, you did say that you are a fashion designer yourself, correct?
Yes.
Now, with that, what are some of the challenges that comes along with being a Black woman in the fashion industry?
That's a good question. You know what? Being taken seriously.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of times people see or hear about fashion designers, they instantly think of just it being a hobby. But the fashion industry is a $1 trillion industry. I mean, everyone has to wear clothes. So just being taken seriously as a real entrepreneur, as a real business, fashion is a real business. So that's the challenge that we face, but I love a good challenge.
Okay, because we'll always overcome.
Yes.
I know that's right.
We're never ever wrong.
Now, what are some of your fashion inspirations? Like, how do you get inspired?
Good question. You know what? I am inspired by the popular trends right now. I do still love trending. I know a lot of people do classic stuff, but I still love trendy pieces. What's out there on the current runway, like in Milan or Paris. I love trends. Right now, a lot of florals. You got the skirts coming back, the tennis skirts. So I'm inspired by just like the trendiness of what's out there now.
I love it. And And I'm glad that you said that, because that's a perfect segue for our next part. We're going to play a quick fashion game of this or that.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Now, what I'm going to do, I have a list of different fashion trends.
Okay.
And you're going to choose what your preference would be from the pairs.
Okay.
You ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. First, do you prefer more fancy dress or more casual?
Fancy.
And why? Why is that?
I love glamour. I'm a glamour girl. You know,
Yes.
I leave the casualness and the flats and the borings to the other people.
For
not me.
everybody else. Period. I love that. Now, I might know the answer to this just based on the answer you just said, but do you prefer pants or skirts?
Okay, surprisingly, I do like pants.
Okay.
Yes, you would think, oh, I like skirts, but I do like a good fitted pants, a good sequence pants. I do like pants.
Okay, now with that in mind, flare or straight leg?
Oh, that's a good question. Okay, so if you would have asked me this last year, I would have said straight leg, but this year I'm saying flare.
When I tell you, like, we see each other, because a couple years ago, straight leg was my thing, but now I can't stay out of the flare.
Yep, a flare is in, yes. Especially like with like a cute little pointy heel.
Listen,
Eat it.
I love a little pointy Chelsea boo.
Yes, yep.
Okay.
You got it.
Neutrals or colors?
I like color. I love color. I'm a color person. I think everybody always looks better in color.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to have your neutrals for like those business meetings and all that stuff, blah, blah, blah. But color, that's my thing. I love color.
Heels or gym shoes?
Heels.
Of
I'm
course.
a heel girl. It was so funny. I was talking to somebody last week, and I only have like 2 pair of gym shoes. I'm trying to get my gym shoe game up.
Yeah.
But I'm a heel girl.
I think that's okay.
Yeah.
Like, definitely.
Yeah.
Like,
Okay,
lean
good.
into
You're
that.
making me feel good about it.
Yeah,
Okay.
I love it. Listen, I love glamour just like you.
Okay, good.
Okay, so now we're going to get into some brands, this or that.
Okay.
LV or Prada?
LV.
Okay, and
it's
why?
It's a classic. I just like their styles better. You know, sometimes I don't mind a little monogram bag. And Prada's kind of more plain Jane.
Yeah.
I could do a good LV.
I love an LV,
Yeah,
okay?
yeah.
Burberry or Gucci?
Okay, so like 5 years ago, I would have said Burberry, but like lately, Gucci has really kind of been stepping their game up with like their colors and stuff like that. So right now, I would definitely say Gucci.
Yeah, I will say like Gucci really has been like hitting the streets with some hot stuff.
They have.
Sure.
They have.
Telfar or Brendan Blackwood?
Ooh, Telfar.
Okay.
I like Telfar. I like his story. I like him. I like his brand. Just like his pieces. He's like bringing the heat. Like you think he got it and he comes up with something fun. I'm like, okay, yes, I see you.
We see each other. We see each other.
Now, with that being said, we've learned a lot about you. You gave us a lot of great insight into Michigan Fashion Week. Before we get out of here, I have 2 final questions for you.
Okay.
How do people get involved with Michigan Fashion Week? Like, what things should they be looking to get involved with this week?
Absolutely. So Michigan Fashion Week, we throw a lot of free events throughout the year. So I encourage anybody, if you're looking to be a part of Michigan Fashion Week, come out, meet us. We don't bite. We're fun people. Of course, you could be our friend on social media. Shoot us an email. Tell us what you're trying to do. And we're really just in the business of cultivating talented and creative individuals. So we would love for you to come out, join us. We have such open arms. So just come out and talk to us.
I love it. And final question, how do people get in contact with you?
Yeah, so you can either go on my social, Loren Hicks, on Facebook, Instagram. Definitely social is the best way to hit my DMs.
I love it. Well, y'all heard it here first. I want to say thank y'all for tuning in to Tea with P, and make sure that you get out this week and attend some of the Michigan Fashion Week events.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for joining.
Thank you.
And I'll see y'all next time.
Pardon me.